Hi, welcome to the XVX K75 Pro review video.
Go on.
What's up guys, Sauce here, hope your day is going well. So today we'll be reviewing the XVX K75 Pro.
Not bad, not bad.
Honestly, I think this keyboard sounds decent for the price. I don't think it's the best, but I think it's alright. It could be slightly better with different switches. This keyboard is a great budget option, so we'll get more into it. Shout out to XVX for sending this keyboard out so I could do this review. But before we get started, I would like you guys to know I did release set 2 of my desk mats. Thank you guys so much for the support on both my wallpapers and desk mats. Check my community post for discounts. Anyway, let's get started. I honestly love how keyboards have gotten better over time. This one is a bit different. We don't have like the chill key design where you can quick release open it. This one is more of a solid aluminum build. Like taking it apart, which I will take it apart later on, is a bit different. You kind of like have to take the keycaps off and the switches off before you can take it completely apart. So modding it would be slightly different. But in the box, this does come with the manual, the quick start guide, and then it comes with extra switches, the switch and keycap puller, the 2.4 GHz dongle, the manual, and a braided cable. You know, pretty standard stuff. This keyboard is not VIA compatible, so you will have to download the software for it, which is really typical in all the budget keyboards. They don't have VIA, most of them don't have VIA support. But the screen on this keyboard actually looks really nice, and I do love this purple lilac color. It does come with a high quality screen. And before you connect the keyboard and start to use it, there's this quick thing I want to show you real quick. So let's roll the clip. Alright guys, so the first thing I noticed about this keyboard is even though you have the keyboard plugged in, it won't work right away. This is actually the original screen, right? This is the home screen. You do have to click FN, page down, then FN, enter. Then you have to FN again, up. This is for cable mode, and then FN, enter. Then it works. Then it will start to work. So if you're having trouble with it plugged in but it's not working, you do have to change the connect settings, and I think you'd probably have to do it for the 2.4 GHz mode as well, and Bluetooth. So make sure you change that. That's the first thing I noticed. It being plugged in doesn't really matter. It just, you have to change it. And in order to change it back to the GIF screen, FN, up, and there you go. This keyboard is 5-pin and 3-pin hot swappable, and the switches that come with it are the XVX medium purple switch. I will put the specs on the screen so you can go ahead and look at them. But here we're going to take the keyboard apart and I'll show you the whole process. The lube on the stabilizer is not enough. I do think it's a good idea to add more dielectric grease preferably. But yeah, let's take the keyboard apart. So this keyboard is leaf spring gasket mounted, and the PCB does have flex cuts, but the keyboard does have a decent amount of foam. The aluminum piece is one solid piece. And I have to mention, the piece is not that heavy, so you'll be surprised by how light it is for an aluminum keyboard. Shout out to XVX for sending the purple one, because I think it is the best looking one. I will compare it to other keyboards at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. I think you can change the switches on this keyboard and make it sound a lot better. Follow up on my shorts. I think we will do that on my shorts section, where I take these switches out and try them out with other switches on this keyboard. So this is the XVX K75 Pro keyboard page. As you can see, there are 4 different colors. The purple one is the one that we have. You can see all the specs on this screen right here. And this page is the software page. The XVX K75 Pro software is right here. I'll link it below in the description, so if you need it, you can go ahead and download it. This is what the software looks like. As you can see, you can change all the buttons on here, momentary and toggle. And there are multiple pages. You can create macros, change your lighting, and the screen. It even has a music mode. And that's pretty much it. This is pretty standard software for budget keyboards. And for my final thoughts, I have to give XVX props for the design. This keyboard looks really good. Pair with the screen and you can make really cool combinations. I do think this keyboard is pretty light for an aluminum keyboard, and I think it does affect the sound quality as well. I do like that this keyboard is tri-mode, has RGB, and it has a screen. The sound quality is honestly not my favorite thing, but for the price, I do think it's alright. The layout of the keyboard is great because you do get the F-row. I know some of you guys love the F-row. There's no VIA support on this keyboard, so if you really want a VIA support, this keyboard is not the one for you. All in all, shout out to XVX for creating this keyboard. I think a lot of people will like this keyboard, especially for the design. Anyway, that's all I have for this keyboard. Now let's get into the sound test. Check out my test mats. And if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Comment below, are you gonna get this keyboard? How does this keyboard look? I do think this keyboard looks really nice, but comment below and let me know what you think about it. As I mentioned earlier, I did release new desk mats, so go check them out. I do think there'll be at least one that you'll like. Comment below if you do find one. I appreciate all your support, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.